Picture this. It's January 1333 and you are defending a small mountain fortress with only 1,000 men. Outside, 100,000 enemy soldiers surround you, the largest army ever assembled to crush a single castle. They have siege towers, engineers, and endless supplies. You have rocks, logs, and absolute refusal to surrender. Now picture holding out for 100 days and winning. This was the Siege of Chihaya, one of the most legendary defensive battles in samurai history, led by Kusunoki Masashige to protect the rebellion of Prince Morinaga against the Kamakura shogunate. Kusunoki Masashige wasn't a great lord or the head of a powerful clan. He was a minor warrior from a small family who pledged absolute loyalty to Emperor Go-Daigo and Prince Morinaga when they rose up against the military government that had controlled Japan for over a century. When the rebellion started, most of Japan thought it would be crushed in weeks. The Kamakura shogunate sent massive armies to destroy the rebels. Kusunoki knew he couldn't win a conventional battle, so he retreated to Chihaya Castle, a small fortress built on a steep mountain with natural defenses on all sides. His mission was simple but impossible: hold out long enough for the rebellion to spread across Japan. The shogunate committed 100,000 troops to take one castle held by 1,000 men. They believed it would fall in days. Instead, Kusunoki turned Chihaya into a death trap. He used every guerrilla tactic imaginable. When enemy soldiers tried to climb the mountain paths, Kusunoki's men rolled massive logs and boulders down on them, crushing hundreds at a time. They poured boiling water on attackers trying to scale the walls. They launched rocks using giant slings that shattered armor and bones. Historical records document one particularly brutal tactic. Kusunoki had his men collect huge stones and place them at the edge of cliffs above the enemy camps. When attackers massed below, the defenders pushed the stones over, creating landslides that buried entire units alive. The shogunate army tried everything. They built siege towers, but the terrain was too steep to position them effectively. They attempted to starve the defenders out, but Kusunoki had stockpiled supplies and rationed carefully. They sent wave after wave of soldiers up the mountain, and Kusunoki's men killed them by the hundreds, using the terrain itself as a weapon. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Every assault failed. The massive shogunate army camped at the base of a mountain couldn't take a castle defended by a fraction of their numbers. Morale collapsed. Supplies ran low. Worse, news of Kusunoki's resistance spread across Japan, inspiring other rebellions. For 100 days, Kusunoki Masashige held Chihaya Castle. During that time, the rebellion grew. Other clans saw that the shogunate could be defied and began switching sides. The seemingly invincible military government started to crumble, not because they lost a massive battle, but because one man refused to surrender a small fortress. Finally, the shogunate army withdrew in humiliation. They had thrown everything at Chihaya and failed. Within months, the Kamakura shogunate fell completely. Emperor Go-Daigo returned to power, and Prince Morinaga was freed. The rebellion succeeded largely because Kusunoki bought them time by making Chihaya Castle unconquerable. Kusunoki Masashige became a legendary figure in Japanese history, the ultimate symbol of loyalty and tactical genius. He's still celebrated today as one of Japan's greatest defenders, the man who proved that superior strategy and absolute determination could defeat overwhelming numbers. The Siege of Chihaya is documented in the Taiheki and other historical sources as one of the most remarkable defensive stands in samurai warfare. Kusunoki didn't just save Prince Morinaga, he changed the course of Japanese history by refusing to lose. That's verified history from 1333, and it remains the gold standard for impossible defensive victories. If you enjoy learning about the hidden truths of history, consider hitting the like button and subscribing for more content like this. And please comment below to let me know where you're watching from and what you think of this. I find it incredible that we're exploring these ancient stories together from different parts of the world, connected across time and space by our shared curiosity about the past.